Hello my lovely and welcome back to my studio. In this video I'm going to be making this second spring spread using the Handmade Dorset Junk Journaling Spring Kit. So grab a pen and paper, grab a cup of tea and let's get into it, shall we? Welcome to Handmade Dorset. I'm going to be playing with this springtime junk journaling kit. This is the leftover elements after I've done the first page. If you didn't see me do that spread, then please go and check out the other videos. Lots of ideas, lots of playtime. This is a fab video for you to have on in the background while you're doing your own creativity, and you might get some ideas, and it's just nice sometimes, isn't it, to have someone to play along with. And that's what I love anyway, so hopefully you'll join me and play along with me too. So as usual on these spreads, I'm first of all making a kind of a background basis. The paper actually in these journals, which are also available from Handmade Dorset, are $2.50 each. It's a lovely quality paper. You could work straight onto that with pens and pencils and things, but I do like to use these backing papers just to create some different texture and different kind of depth on the pages. And it doesn't matter with these, there's plenty of them in the ephemera kits and stuff. You can layer them up as much as you like to have as much as you like showing through. All the little elements add to a really rich tapestry. Even on this piece here that I've just popped on the bottom, I'm not cutting that bottom off because I love that raw edge. I love that element of the rugged kind of embellishment. So I'm just laying out all the bits and pieces here. I've got no clue what I'm doing at the moment, as usual. I'm just having fun. I'm just thinking, is there a colour theme? Is there, obviously spring is the overall theme, and so I'm looking at growth and nurture and nature. But generally I'm also looking to create places where there's pockets where I can create some journaling, little peep-in places. Nope, decided I didn't like that tape on there. I thought I'd try and go with a bit more. It's got kind of lilacs and greens. Popped the tape on there, didn't like it, took it off. So instead I'm actually creating a flap with this one. Just using a piece of the paper that comes with the kit to create a hinge there. Pretty basic really. Cutting the top off. There we go, a bit tidier up there. Right, I've decided it's going to go down here. Very technical tools here, using fingers. As you can see, I'm using the PVA. I do talk about it in one of the other videos. I prefer to use refillable glue like that, and so to save on some of the plastic that some of the other kind of glue sticks and the tape things, they just have a lot of plastic in them, don't they? And I prefer not to kind of encourage that. So I do use a wet glue, which can be messy, but I'm a messy maker. Look at this beautiful bird, isn't he lovely? I decided to cut this one out. All of the elements can obviously be cut out or left as they are. They could be mounted. And because they're printed with a laser printer, they're really carefully reproduced. And we're really careful with the colours that we use and stuff. You could even work into these with any wet-based media, any paints or glosses or glazes, anything like that. And the colours would not shift. They'd stay exactly where they were on the page, which is always fab if you're a real playful creator like me. Look at that beautiful butterfly stamp, isn't that lovely? That's from Africa. Lovely lilac background. So these are the word sheets. I think you get two in the kit. One's an A5 and one's an A6. They're both the same word, so it makes really nice if you want to kind of echo elements. But it also means that you've got the choice of using them with the like kind of the craft paper background or with the cream background. Here I'm going to make a pocket with the envelope, popping it under there. I really like with journals, forgive me if I'm repeating myself because I've said this on my other pages, but I love when you can kind of have these hidey secret places. I know lots of people really like more space to write, and I do like space to write, but I like to keep it hidden so that when you first open the page you can just enjoy it for the art that it is, for the mixed media kind of collage thing about it. And all the different elements, because I love looking at all the different things. I'm a miniature fan, are you? I love all of that. And then I like to keep my journaling kind of hidden, so it's tucked away. So it's not there for everybody to see, but it's there for me to view whenever I want to, and if I'm trying to keep hold of memories and stuff like that. So for much of the time I'm just layering up and placing, layering up and placing. I'm seeing how the colours are working together. I'm seeing what elements I want to use. That is the only downside with having so many elements in the kit, in that you can't decide what, because I just want to chuck all of it at it, and I'm really trying to kind of be a bit disciplined and create something that's kind of cohesive but at the same time really interesting without throwing the kitchen sink at it. So I'm just layering up and placing and layering up and placing, dotting around. That little bird that I cut out, I love him when I first had him, but I discovered that when I actually fold the planner, when I close it, it would have bent his tail, and so I felt a bit mean about that. So I ended up popping him down there. Okay, so we're nearly getting there. It's really taken shape. I can feel the flavour of this page, the kind of overall look, how it's coming together. It's really quite different to the other spring page, even though it's all from the same kit. I'm popping in extra flaps where I can. I'm mounting some elements on other papers just to give them a little bit more interest and a little bit more depth. Now for the finishing touches, here's a little bit of vine that comes in the kit. It's really cute, it's like paper, and I just glued that on with a bit of PVA and held it in place with some paper clips. Oh, I love this little bit. Look, I'm going to tuck this little tiny snail and I'm going to pop him underneath there. See him until you lift the flaps up. I love that idea, and actually I did this a few days ago and I went back and I discovered him again today, and it really made me smile. A little string bow, because why not? How cute. Just add in those little tiny elements to finish it off. Let's have a look at it, shall we? So there's lots of little areas to write your little goodies on, all tucked away really nicely, and it's just super pretty, isn't it? Thanks for watching, lovely. Carry on making, and don't forget to check out our other videos. Bye now.